They called her useless. In front of everyone. Under the hot sun. A pregnant woman. Hungry. Tired. Alone. They dragged her on the ground. People watched. Phones were out. No one helped. They laughed. They called her names. But they did not know one thing. Her tears were not silent. Her pain was not empty. She carried one truth. And that truth was about to burn their holy name to the ground. Subscribe to hear the full truth. The sun was already high. The street was alive. Vendors shouted prices. Buses honked loud. Motorbikes pushed through small gaps. Children ran between people, laughing. In the middle of the street stood a big shop. Paint was fresh. Shelves were full. People called it the best shop in the area. The owner was Madame Odu. She walked with pride. Her head was always high. Her voice was sharp. People greeted her with respect. "Good morning, Mama Charity," they said. She smiled for them. She waved slow. Sometimes she gave small gifts. A bag of rice. A small note of cash. Always when phones were out. People clapped. People praised her. They said she had a good heart. Her 2 daughters worked in the shop. Their mouths were quick. Their words were hard. They shouted at customers. They insulted helpers. Neighbors feared them. But they still came to buy. The shop was big. The shop had power. Across the street, a woman walked slowly. Her name was Amara. She was pregnant. Her belly was big. Her steps were weak. Her clothes were old but clean. Her face looked tired. Sweat ran down her neck. She stopped many times to rest. One hand held her back. The other held her belly. People passed her. No one asked her name. No one asked her pain. Amara looked at the shop. Her eyes changed. Fear came first. Then sadness. She knew this place. She knew it too well. She moved closer. Her legs shook. Her breath was short. She remembered long nights. Cold floors. Quiet tears. The shop door opened. One of the daughters laughed loudly. Another shouted at a customer. Amara stopped again. Her heart beat fast. A woman beside her whispered, "Are you okay?" Amara nodded, but her eyes said no. She wiped her face. She stood straight. She looked at the shop sign. Inside, Madame Odu laughed with customers. Her voice carried far. People admired her. Amara felt small, but she did not turn back. She touched her belly. She whispered softly, "Be strong." The noise of the street faded in her ears. Only her breath remained. She thought of her sick mother. She thought of broken promises. She thought of hidden papers. Her hands shook again, but her feet moved forward. She reached the front of the shop. People looked at her belly. Some frowned. Some stared. Amara felt their eyes. She felt their judgment. She took one deep breath. Her lips moved. In a low voice, she said, "Today, I must tell the truth. Rano, we're mourning Spec." Then she stepped inside the shop.
Hello, I'm Cairo. Welcome to African Tales. Today's story is special. Stay with me. Subscribe.
Amara stood inside the shop. The air felt heavy. People stopped talking. They looked at her belly first, then her face. Whispers started, low but fast. "Who is she? Why is she here?" Madame Odu looked up. Her smile died. Her eyes became hard. One daughter leaned close. She laughed small. "See her," she said. "She has come again." Amara heard it. Her body went still. She held her hands together. Her fingers shook. She took one step forward. "Please," she said. Her voice was low. "I need to see Sir Odu." The shop went quiet again. Madame Odu moved fast. Her slippers hit the floor hard. "Why?" she asked. Her voice cut the air. Amara swallowed. "I need to talk," she said. "Just for a minute." Madame laughed. It was sharp. "Talk?" she said. "About what?" Amara looked down, then up again. "Please," she said. "In private." Madame raised her voice. "Private?" she shouted. "So you can lie again?" People gasped. The daughters smiled. "This girl has no shame," Madame said. "She comes here again and again." Amara shook her head. "That is not true." she said. I am not here to beg. Madam stepped closer. You are pregnant, she said loud. And you come here? People murmured. Where is the man? Someone whispered. Amara felt heat on her face. I only want to talk, she said. Madam did not stop. She wants free money. Madam shouted. She wants to spoil our name. Amara's eyes filled, but she did not cry. I have something important, she said. Madam clapped once. Enough, she shouted. One daughter moved close. The other blocked the door. A man lifted his phone. He started recording. Madam saw him. She smiled. Record well, she said. She pointed at Amara. Tell them who you are. Madam shouted. Tell them why you are here. Amara looked around. So many eyes. So many phones. Her chest felt tight. I just want a chance, she said. Madam raised her finger. If you do not speak, she said, I will speak for you. The shop was silent. Amara held her belly. Her legs felt weak. She took a deep breath. Her lips opened. She was about to speak. Amara took a deep breath. Her truth was ready. Subscribe to follow Amara's story. The shop door opened wide. People outside heard shouting. More people stopped to watch. The crowd grew fast. Madame Odu stepped out. Her face was hard. This woman is a liar, she shouted. She is a thief. People murmured. Some believed her at once. She has come here before, Madame said. She tried to shame my family. Amara shook her head. Her voice was weak. That is not true, she said. Please listen to me. One daughter grabbed Amara's arm. Her nails dug into skin. Move, the daughter said. Amara cried out softly. She held her belly fast. The other daughter pulled her too. They dragged her toward the door. Stop, Amara said. Please. Her feet slipped. She almost fell. People watched. No one stepped forward. Madame Odu pointed at her. See her drama, she shouted. She wants pity. Some people laughed. Some spat near Amara's feet. Shameless girl? Someone said. Bad example, said another. Amara was pulled outside. The sun hit her face hard. Her legs were shaking. Her breath was fast. Madame followed them out. Her voice became louder. She tried to steal from us, Madame shouted. She wanted money. That is a lie, Amara said. Her voice broke. I never stole, she said. People did not listen. She is a homebreaker, a woman shouted. She is cheap, said a man. Amara felt dizzy. The ground moved under her. She tried to speak again. Please, she said. Just hear me. Her hand moved to her belly. Pain shot through her body. This child belongs to... Madame Odu raised her hand. Shut up, she screamed. The daughters pushed Amara hard. She fell to the ground. Dust rose around her. A loud cry came from her mouth. Not words, just pain. Phones were raised higher. Recording did not stop. Madame stood over her. Throw her out now, she shouted. One daughter kicked Amara's bag aside. Things spilled on the ground. Amara tried to sit up. Her arms were weak. She held her belly again. Tears ran down her face. Help, she whispered. People stood still. No one moved. A child nearby looked scared. An old man turned his face away. Madame crossed her arms. Let her go, she said. She is not our problem. Amara lay on the ground. The sun burned her skin. Her breathing was rough. Her body shook. The crowd kept watching. The phone camera stayed on her face. Amara closed her eyes. Her lips moved again. Please, she whispered. Just listen. But no one answered. Amara lay on the ground, shaking. Her pain was deep. Her truth was still hidden. Subscribe to follow Amara's story. Amara tried to stand. Her legs failed her. She fell back down. Dust rose around her. Her chest moved fast. She could not breathe well. Pain ran through her belly. Sharp. Sudden. She held her stomach tight. Her face turned pale. People stepped back. No one rushed forward. Then an old woman came close. She walked slowly. Her back was bent. Her name was Mama Kemi. She knelt beside Amara. Her voice was soft. Easy, my child, she said. Sit slow. She helped Amara sit. She held her arm firm. Amara leaned on her. Tears ran down her face. Mama Kemi looked up. She faced Madame Odu. Do not laugh at a pregnant woman, she said. Her tears speak to God. People murmured again. Madame Odu laughed. She waved her hand. God knows I am clean, she said. I fear nothing. Her daughters smiled. Amara closed her eyes. Her breathing was rough. A small boy stepped closer. He was thin. His clothes were torn. He picked up Amara's bag. It lay on the ground. The bag was open. Papers showed inside. The boy pulled one out. It had a hospital stamp. It had names. He could read small words. One name was clear. Sir Odu? The boy froze. He looked at the paper. Then, at the shop sign. Same name. His eyes grew wide. Mama Kemi noticed him. "What do you have?" she asked. The boy said nothing. More papers slipped out. A baby scan. A clinic card. Mama Kemi leaned closer. She saw the name again. Her mouth opened a little. She looked at Amara, then at Madame Odu. The boy whispered, "So this baby." He looked at Amara's belly, then at the shop. "Is from this house?" Amara cried out. Pain hit her again. Mama Kemi held her. "Stay with me," she said. Some women moved closer. They looked worried. Madame Odu stepped forward. "Do not touch her," she said. "She is pretending." Mama Kemi ignored her. She gathered the papers. She held them tight. Her hands shook a little. "This is not a lie," she said. The small boy stepped back. He turned around. He ran into the street. He still held one paper. Mama Kemi watched him run. "Where is he going?" she asked. Amara breathed hard. Her face was white. The sun felt stronger. The street felt silent. People whispered again. Madame Odu frowned. "What is all this?" she asked. Mama Kemi looked at her. "You should have listened," she said. Amara opened her eyes. Her voice was weak. "I kept your secret," she whispered. "Why are you hurting me?" The crowd went quiet. No one spoke. Amara closed her eyes. Her body was still in pain, but her mind moved back to the past. She remembered how it all began. Years ago, Amara came to the town alone. She was young. She was quiet. Her mother was sick in the village. Hospital bills were many. Money was not enough. She heard about a big shop. They needed a cleaner. She went there early one morning. She stood at the door. Her clothes were simple. Madame Odu looked at her once. "You can work," she said, "but you stay at the back." Amara nodded. She was thankful. The back room was dark. The floor was cold. Dust filled the air. She cleaned every day, morning to night. She washed floors. She wiped shelves. She carried heavy boxes. Her hands hurt. Her back hurt. But she did not complain. At night, she slept on a thin mat. She sent money home when she could. Sir Odu noticed her. He watched how she worked. "You are quiet," he said one day. "You work hard." His voice sounded kind. Later, he spoke to her again. He said he wanted to help her. He promised school fees. He promised hospital money for her mother. Amara felt hope for the first time. Then one evening, she saw something. Papers on a table, bank slips, donation lists. The shop had a charity. People sent money to help the poor, but the numbers did not match. Most of the money stayed back. Only small gifts went out. Amara was shocked. She asked Sir Odu about it. His face changed. Fear filled his eyes. "Do not tell anyone," he said. "This will ruin us." He begged her. He promised more help. Amara felt trapped. She felt scared. Not long after, she found out she was pregnant. Her world broke. She cried alone at night. She felt shame. She felt fear. She told Sir Odu the truth. He went silent. "Keep quiet," he said. "I will fix everything." He told her to leave the job. He gave her some money. He promised to call. Days passed. Then weeks. The calls stopped. The help stopped. Her mother got worse. Bills grew bigger. Amara kept every paper, every slip, every proof. She did not shout. She did not expose them. She believed he would do right. Back in the street, Amara opened her eyes. Pain moved through her body. She held her belly. "I kept your secret," she whispered. "Why did you abandon me?" The crowd stayed silent. The truth was ready. Amara kept their secret. She kept the proof. Now the truth was close. Subscribe to see Amara's truth come out. Amara's body shook. The pain did not stop. It came again. Stronger this time. She cried out low. Her hand pressed her belly. Mama Kemi held her tight. "Stay with me," she said. Amara's breathing was fast. Her face was pale. Some women in the crowd moved closer. They looked scared. "She needs help," one woman said. Madame Odu turned sharp. "Do not touch her," she shouted. "She is lying." The women stopped. Fear held them back. Amara tried to speak. Only air came out. Pain hit again. She bent forward. Mama Kemi shouted, "Someone help this girl." A young man ran toward a small clinic nearby. He waved his hands. "Come quick," he shouted. People whispered. Phones were still up. One boy checked his phone. The video was spreading. "Look," he said. "Many people are watching." Another man typed fast. He uploaded the clip. The caption was simple. "Respected Mama Charity shames pregnant woman." Views climbed fast. Madame Odu saw the phones. Her face changed. "Stop recording!" she shouted. No one stopped. The nurse arrived running. She knelt beside Amara. She checked her eyes. She checked her belly. Her face went serious. "This is bad," she said. "She needs help now." Amara cried again. Her voice broke. "If we wait," the nurse said, "both mother and baby are in danger." The crowd gasped. Madame Odu folded her arms. "She is acting," she said. "She wants pity." The nurse stood up fast. "This is not acting," she said. "This is real." Mama Kemi nodded. "She needs care," she said. The street felt tense. Suddenly, the small street boy came back. He held the paper tight. He looked around. Fear was on his face. "I know who to give this," he said. He turned and ran again. Madame Odu noticed. "Stop that boy!" she shouted. But he was gone. Amara's pain grew worse. Her body trembled. Mama Kemi wiped her face. "Hold on," she whispered. The nurse checked her again. "We cannot wait," she said. "We must move her now." The crowd looked at Madame Odu. She stayed silent. Phone stayed up. The video kept spreading. People started talking louder. "Why won't she help? What is she hiding?" Madame Odu felt the pressure. Sweat ran down her face. Amara cried out once more, louder than before. The nurse shouted, "Now!" The street went quiet. Everyone waited. A black car stopped near the crowd. The engine went quiet. People turned. Some stepped back. The door opened. Sir Odu came out. His face was hard. His shirt was clean. "What is all this noise?" he asked. He looked around. He saw phones. He saw the crowd. He saw Amara on the ground. His eyes froze. "What is happening here?" he asked again. Madame Odu rushed to him. Her voice was fast. "This woman is a liar," she said. "She came to shame us." Sir Odu looked at Amara. She was shaking. Her face was pale. Mama Kemi stood up. "She is in pain," she said. "She needs help." Sir Odu frowned. "Who is she?" he asked. Before anyone answered, the small street boy pushed forward. His chest was rising fast. He held a paper tight. "Sir," the boy said, "this is for you." He gave the paper to Sir Odu. Sir Odu looked at it. At first, his face was blank. Then his eyes moved fast. Line by line, his hands began to shake. The nurse stepped forward. "Sir," she said loud, "this paper shows your name." People leaned closer. "This woman," the nurse said, "used your name at the clinic." Sir Odu swallowed hard. "She is listed under you." The nurse continued. "As next of kin." The crowd gasped. Madame Odu shouted, "That is a lie." Sir Odu said nothing. His mouth stayed open. Amara lifted her head. Her eyes met his. They were full of pain. "Tell them," she said softly. "Tell them the truth." Sir Odu stepped back. Mama Kemi spoke again. "This girl did not shout," she said. "She did not expose you. She came for peace." Madame Odu screamed, "Do not say a word," she shouted. But the crowd was changing. People whispered. People pointed. "So it is true? Is that his child?" Sir Odu covered his face. "I did not plan this," he said. His voice broke. Madame Odu grabbed his arm. "Be quiet," she said. The nurse raised the paper high. "This is real," she said. "It came from the clinic." Phones moved closer. Sir Odu dropped to his knees. "I made mistakes," he said. I begged her to stay quiet. Madame Odu screamed again. "You are ruining us," the crowd shouted back. "Answer us. Tell the truth." Amara cried out. Pain hit her again. The nurse knelt fast. "She is getting worse," she said. Sir Odu looked at Amara. His face was full of fear. The truth had walked in, and it could not be stopped. The shouting did not stop. It grew louder. Phones were everywhere now. People pushed closer. A man in the crowd shouted, "The video is everywhere." He held up his phone. Others looked. The clip showed Madame Odu shouting. It showed Amara on the ground. Comments were moving fast. "This is Mama Charity? So this is her heart?" Madame Odu looked around. Her face went stiff. "Put those phones down," she shouted. No one listened. Another woman stepped forward. She held her phone high. There is another video, she said. She played it loud. It showed Madame Odu giving money to widows. Cameras flashed. People clapped. Then the video cut. The same widows spoke later. They cried. They said the money was taken back. They said it was all for show. The crowd gasped. So the charity is fake? Someone shouted. People began to yell. You used poor people. You lied to us. Madame Odu's legs shook. This is all lies, she screamed. Sir Odu stood still. His face was wet with sweat. The nurse stepped forward. She held the hospital paper again. This is real, she said. It has dates and stamps. Sir Odu broke down. He held his head. She worked for us, he said. His voice was low. People went quiet. She cleaned the back room, he said. She found things she should not see. Madame Odu turned to him fast. Stop talking, she shouted. Sir Odu did not stop. She saw the papers, he said. She saw the money. The crowd murmured again. She wanted to tell, he said. But I begged her. I asked her to keep quiet. Madame Odu ran toward Amara. You planned this, she shouted. Mama Kemi stepped in front. Two strong women joined her. You will not touch her, Mama Kemi said. Madame Odu reached for the bag. Mama Kemi pulled it back. She opened it slowly. Inside were many papers. Neat. Clean. Bank slips. Donation lists. Letters. Mama Kemi lifted one paper. These are not stories, she said. These are facts. People pushed closer. Phones recorded everything. Sir Odu fell to the ground. Our name is finished, he said. Madame Odu screamed. You are all against me. Suddenly, a sound came from far. A siren. People turned their heads. Local leaders were coming. Police were near. The crowd parted slowly. Amara cried out again, louder this time. The nurse rushed to her. We must go now, she shouted. There is no time. The siren grew closer. The truth was out, but the fight was not over yet. Mama Kemi stood firm. She did not shake. She held the file tight. Her hands were strong. The crowd went quiet. Phones stayed up. Mama Kemi opened the file. She took out the first paper. This is a donation list, she said. People gave this money to help the poor. She read names. She read amounts. People nodded. They remembered giving. Then she lifted another paper. This is a bank slip, she said. It shows where the money went. She turned it around. Everyone could see. The name was clear. Madame Odu. Gasps filled the air. So the money went to her? Not to the poor? Mama Kemi took out more papers. These are letters, she said. From villages. She read one loud. We waited for help. We received nothing. The crowd began to shout. She lied to us. She used us. Madame Odu rushed forward. Give me those papers, she screamed. She tried to grab them. The nurse stepped in. Two women blocked her way. You will not touch this, the nurse said. Madame Odu stepped back. Her face went pale. Sir Odu fell to his knees. He held his head. It is over, he said. Our name is gone. Mama Kemi spoke again. This girl kept the truth, she said. She did not fight. She did not shout. She only kept proof. Phones moved closer. Some people started live videos. Everyone must see this, they said. Madame Odu cried out. You are destroying my life. The crowd answered her. You destroyed it yourself. A siren sounded near. Loud. Sharp. Police cars came closer. Local leaders walked in. People stepped aside. One leader spoke loud. What is happening here? Mama Kemi handed him the file. Read, she said. The leader looked through it. His face grew serious. This is serious, he said. Madame Odu tried to speak. Her voice failed. Sir Odu stayed on the ground. Amara cried out again. Pain hit her hard. The nurse turned fast. We must move her now, she shouted. Mama Kemi helped lift Amara. Her body was weak. Her eyes were half closed. The crowd watched. Some prayed. The police spoke to Madame Odu. They asked questions, but Amara was already being moved. A car door opened. They placed her inside. The nurse held her hand. Stay awake, she said. The siren faded behind them. The truth had done its work, but one question remained. Would Amara and her baby survive? The room was quiet, very quiet. White walls, soft light, clean smell. Amara lay on the bed. Her body was weak. Her face was tired, but she was alive. She heard a sound, a small cry. The nurse smiled. The baby is safe, she said. Amara closed her eyes. Tears rolled down. Not from pain, from relief. Mama Kemi stood beside her. She held her hand. You are strong, Mama Kemi said. You did not break. Amara turned her head. She saw her baby. Small hands, soft skin. My child, she whispered. The nurse placed the baby close. The baby calmed. Outside, people waited. They were quiet now. The nurse stepped out. Mother and baby are fine, she said. A soft sound moved through the hall. Some sighed. Some prayed. News spread across the town. Madame Odu's shop was closed. Red tape blocked the door. Leaders came with police. They asked hard questions. Files were checked. Money was traced. The fake charity was stopped. A new group was formed. Trusted elders. Honest women. They promised clean help. Real help. Sir Odu stayed away. He did not speak. Madame Odu stopped coming out. Her name lost its shine. The same people who praised her before now spoke in low voices. Truth is slow, they said, but it never dies. Days passed. Amara sat on the bed. Her baby slept near her. Mama Kemi came every day. The nurse checked often. You are safe here, they said. People brought small gifts, food, clothes, no cameras, no noise, just care. One afternoon, someone asked Amara, will you curse them? Amara shook her head. No, she said. I let truth do its work. She looked at her baby. I stayed quiet, she said. But I kept the proof. Mama Kemi smiled. That saved you, she said. The town learned something new. Do not judge by big shops. Do not trust loud kindness. Never shame the weak. Never mock pain. A pregnant woman carries life. Her tears are heavy. Truth may stay silent, but when it speaks, it shakes the whole town. Amara held her baby close. Peace filled the room, but the lesson stayed outside. If this story touched you, subscribe now. Like and share to support real stories. More powerful truths are coming.